Hello everyone, John McGovern here with Get Your Life Back. So the question of today is, how does change and growth occur? So, this is, I kind of explain this in the written portion of this blog post, but it's kind of like a secret. And I'm gonna borrow Earl Nightingale's phrase that he used, and he basically calls it the strangest secret. And it's strange because it is a secret because it's so obvious. If you keep doing the same things over and over and over again, and you're expecting that you're going to get change, but you've been doing it for so long. For example, you've been doing something for so many years, and then all of a sudden you think, "Oh man, I want change. I want to, I want this to change in my life or that to change in my life." But if you don't ever change anything, nothing's ever going to change. You're going to be exactly the same person you were before. In fact, you're probably going to go backwards. It's usually what happens. The constant is always change. So if you're not ever focused on growth and growing yourself as a human being, no one ever stays the same. You're always changing. So if you don't have some kind of system or plan in place to work on yourself and grow as a human being, such as physical fitness, such as mental clarity for meditation, yoga, it could be anything. Spending time with your children, 15 minutes even in an evening, every evening, even every second evening. Like this isn't. We're not talking about you have to completely change everything in your life. Oh my God, you got to change something. You can't just keep doing the same things over and over and over again and expect that. Yeah. Everything in my life is going to change. I'm going to be a totally new human being, but I'm not willing to change anything. Like I met so many people who are conservative, and I'm not talking about political parties or anything like that. I'm talking about they're conservative in their life. My grandfather did this, and my dad did this, and therefore I'm going to do it. Okay, but do they have what you want? If the answer is yes, keep doing it. But if they don't, you've got to try something different. So that's the number one thing. Number one, you have to get up and you have to do something. You have to take massive action. Taking action is good, but massive action is massive. Yeah, anyway. You need to take action, okay? So just get up and just go do it. Take out a piece of paper, write it down. Write down what it is you want to accomplish. What do you want to change? Do you want a better body? Do you want a clear mind? Do you want to let go of old mental and emotional conditioning and patterning? Do you want to feel better about this situation and that situation? Do you want to get over your divorce? Do you want to get over maybe your parents beat you as a child? I don't know, anything like that, but it can be done. You don't have to stay the same all the time. So the first step, get out a piece of paper and just write out what it is you want to change. Second step, go grab a book and start reading. Third step, take action. Reading a book is great, but as Dale Carnegie himself said, you have to, how did he say that? I wrote it, I have it written down in the written portion of the blog post. You have to take action. You have to get up and do it. You can't just read about it and study it in the book and then expect that you go out into the real world. For example, you're in university, right? And you study, but then you never go in the real world. For example, as an engineer, you graduate as an engineer, but you never go into the real world and ever engineer anything. You have your degree, it's on the wall. That's great, but you really don't know anything. So that's the point I'm trying to say. Well, I'm not saying you don't know anything, but you know what I mean. You have to experience, and life experience is the only thing that really teaches. That much I know, and that much I learned over the years. So I hope you got some value from this blog post and this video. And if you'd like to receive more value, you can go to my blog at getyourlifeback-eft.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.